Oh, hey guys. What's up guys, it's Scott here with another video. It is week 3-ish, maybe week 4, I don't really know, of quarantine, and I've had a lot of things to do to avoid boredom. Making videos, playing video games, doing laundry, doing other chores, playing guitar. Okay, I haven't had a lot of things to do, but I have been keeping busy, which is good. And I'm just now kind of running out of like obvious stuff to do, and so I've done a little bit of searching for some fun different things to do regarding video, and one thing that I came across was this really cool challenge. I don't remember the YouTube channel that did it right off the top of my head, but I will link it down in below if you guys want to watch that, you can. It seemed like they had a lot of fun doing it, and they turned up doing some really cool projects. So basically it's a 60-minute B-roll challenge where the people doing the challenge have exactly 60 minutes to plan out, shoot, and edit a B-roll sequence. And the goal is to make it as cinematic as possible in that time. B-roll, for those of you who don't know, in a lot of especially like documentary style filmmaking, kind of the secondary role. A-roll or main footage is like an interview or something, for example, and then the B-roll kind of plays over that. So I thought, hey, this would be a really awesome thing for me to do, to challenge myself to really think out of the box and to come up with stuff on the fly and get creative, get used to working efficiently with my equipment. I did decide to give myself 90 minutes just because I'm not super experienced. I wanted it to be just a little bit easier. I might do a 60-minute challenge at some point. Leave a comment if you'd like to see that. Part of the challenge is not knowing exactly what room in the house you're going to be able to be in. This is, you're being confined to a specific room where you have to completely do everything. And I randomly selected the living room, which is nice because it does happen to be the room in the apartment which has the most stuff going on. And so basically I'm going to get out there with all my stuff. I'm going to start a timer, and I'm going to set up my phone so you guys can kind of see the process and watch and laugh as I probably look pretty funny while I'm trying to do all this stuff. So what's going to happen here in a couple seconds is I'm going to set my phone in the corner of the living room and then prepare everything. I'm going to bring as much stuff as I think that I'm going to need for the shoot. It includes all the batteries, all lenses, all the other like lighting equipment that I have, microphones, everything. Make sure I have all that in the living room with me. And then I'm gonna have to move back in here, the office, to do the editing, just because I don't have a powerful enough laptop to do the editing. That'll be the only exception to the rule, hopefully. So before I begin, there are just a few rules that I have to make sure that I follow. One, like I said, I cannot leave the room that I'm in. Number 2, everything has to be completely done at the 90-minute mark. Like I said, I'm giving myself 90 minutes. Whatever I have at the end of that 90 minutes, I have to export right then and there. I can't do anything else between the end of the timer and when I actually hit export in Premiere. Rule number 3, can't use any outside footage. I'm probably going to use some outside music, some royalty-free music, but I cannot use any sort of footage that someone else has shot or from the internet or anything like that. That is a no-no. And rule number 4, I don't know, I have to have fun. Let's get started. Alright, we're about to get started. I'm going to go grab all my stuff from the other room, and then I will set a timer. I'm recording everything on my phone here since I only own one camera, and I want that camera to be the one that I'm recording all the good footage on. So my phone is going to be sitting here in the corner recording the whole thing so that you guys know that I didn't break any of the rules. Alright, let's get this started. Wish me luck. Hey guys, Future Scott here. It just came to my attention that I am a complete idiot, and instead of recording on the rear-facing camera and setting my phone in the corner I was recording on the front-facing camera, and so I've got about a 45-minute long clip of the corner of the room. Big brain time. The only time I ever set foot outside of the living room, other than coming in here to edit, I forgot one battery. I forgot the battery for my monitor, which allows me to properly pull focus and be able to see what everything looks like. So I thought that was an acceptable reason to leave the room. Other than that, I did not leave the living room. You're gonna have to trust me on this because I'm such a big idiot that I didn't record anything. So, lesson learned, I guess, right? I don't know. It's crazy. I'm crazy. All right, I've got all my footage. Oof, got about 41 minutes left. All right, 90 minutes is up. As the rules say, you have to export it the way it is. Let's call this one The Ritual of Practicing Guitar, which I don't do enough. And we'll just do everything in a fairly normal manner. So, what'd you guys think? 90 minutes. I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. Really gives me the chance to look and see how I perform under stress and what I focus on more, what I prioritize during the whole process. Couple key takeaways that I've had. One, lighting is so important, and I'm constantly reminded of this. I tend to forget in a more stressful situation how important lighting is. And I think, oh, that's fine, I'll just keep going and I'll fix it in post. I was able to help it out in post, but there's only so much you can do in post, increasing exposure and color grading and fixing problems with exposure without adding in some grain to it and making it look a little bit lower quality. I think you can tell a little bit. I had to sacrifice. I had to say, do I want it to be higher quality but bad lighting, or do I want it to increase the lighting but have it be lower quality? And in a good situation where you do everything right and you have all the right lighting set up, you don't have to choose between the two. You get to be high quality and good lighting. So that's one takeaway. The other is that I never want to give myself such a short time limit ever again. Doing projects, whether it's for a class, for a YouTube channel, for a client, block out a really nice chunk of time that you have, that you can take your time and you can make sure that everything is perfect. If I had had another 3 hours to work on this, it would have been 10 times better and everything would have looked way better. But in that time crunch, I rushed and I skipped over some really important things. Let me know what you think. Drop down a comment if you have any suggestions, or if you do something like this, tag me in it. For all you videographers out there, is this something that you'd want to try? If you do, go ahead and throw a link down in the comments to your video. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in, guys.